Although it seems like just yesterday we were watching the cast of Friends getting together at Central Perk, the show wrapped up over a decade ago. At the time, Emma, the daughter of Ross and Rachel, was just a child, but wait until you see how she's grown up. We'll let you know some surprising facts about the actress behind baby Emma. But first, be sure to click on the subscribe button to get more videos from the taco. Let's get started. Twins. The first thing you should know about the actress who plays Emma is that there are actually two of them. Having to depend on the whims of a single baby when filming can be a challenge, so it's not unusual for a studio to use a set of twins instead. The part of Emma was played by identical twin sisters, Callie and Noelle Sheldon. The daughter of Ross and Rachel was one of the most recognizable babies on television, but little did most fans know there were really two child actors playing the part. The cast. All of us Friends fans definitely remember the shocking moment when Rachel found out she was pregnant, and the dramatic moment when Emma was born. But Callie and Noelle Sheldon claim they were so young at the time they don't remember any of it. However, their real-life mother Gretchen Carpenter remembers her daughter's time on the show very well. According to her, the cast treated her kids like princesses, particularly their on-screen mom, actor Jennifer Aniston. Although Callie and Noelle were too young to enjoy schmoozing with celebrities, their parents did get to attend the cast parties, although they won't reveal what went on when the cameras weren't rolling. Viewing. Since they were too young to remember acting on Friends, surely the girls couldn't wait to see themselves on screen. But they had to because their mother refused to let them actually watch Friends growing up. They saw some clips of themselves but weren't allowed to watch the show in its entirety until age 13. This must have been especially strange since many of their peers were familiar with the show and thought it was awesome that Callie and Noelle got to be a part of it. The show could be pretty risque at times, so we can understand why Gretchen Carpenter made this parenting decision. Acting. Despite being cast on one of the most popular sitcoms of all time, acting isn't a career for Callie and Noelle. They describe it as a hobby, and while they audition for parts from time to time, it isn't their lifelong passions. Their parents insisted that they attend a normal school and make sure acting doesn't take over their lives. Considering how quickly some child stars burn out, this is probably a good thing. Both girls have been in a number of plays and student films and have even acted as understudies for one another. The future. Just because these girls aren't striving to be famous actresses doesn't mean they aren't looking towards the future. Callie in particular has some rather lofty aspirations for her future. To start out with, she intends to go to UCLA and get a degree in biochemistry. With that degree, she hopes to find a cure for cancer and become a chemist. When she isn't curing diseases, she wants to lobby for the right for women to play football and write her own novel. Noelle, however, seems to be taking her own future a step at a time. When she graduates high school, she wants to follow in Rachel Green's footsteps by working as a coffee shop barista. Hobbies. Although Callie and Noelle are twins, they have very different personalities, as you may have guessed from their future goals. Callie enjoys playing sports, particularly basketball and softball. She's also very interested in science and enjoys drawing and writing. Sounds like her hobbies line up with her goals extremely well. Noelle also keeps busy and enjoys trying out new recipes in the kitchen and hanging out with her friends. And of course, they do occasionally audition for new roles. Even though it's just a hobby, acting is still an important one for Noelle and Callie. Auditions. What's it like auditioning for movies and plays when your most famous role was as a baby? Callie and Noelle haven't let their time on Friends go to their heads and try not to put too much pressure on themselves when it comes to trying out for parts. Despite their young age, the twins have an outlook that shows wisdom and maturity beyond their years. Callie claims they are aware of the competitive nature of acting and that they'll always land far less parts than they audition for. However, they don't feel competitive and look forward to seeing whoever ended up being cast doing a great job. Jennifer Aniston. Those of us who grew up watching Friends undoubtedly have many special memories of the sitcom, but according to both Callie and Noelle, their favorite part of being on Friends was getting to work with actress Jennifer Aniston. Sure, they are too little to remember, but they now know what a huge star she is today. Being able to say they were up close and personal with Aniston as children is something both girls are quite proud of. Callie confesses that as a child, she sometimes told her peers that Jennifer Aniston was her mother, something she insists wasn't a complete lie since she played Emma's mother. Favorite moment. When asked which Friends moment is her favorite out of the episodes she's seen, Callie claims it's a moment in the one with the home study. During the episode, Rachel forbids Ross from taking their daughter Emma on the swings at the park. It's revealed that when Rachel was a child, she had a traumatic incident on a swing that resulted in her losing some hair. While her parents argued, one made a joke and baby Noelle started laughing from her spot on the baby swing. It was a sweet moment and remains Callie's favorite based on what she's seen so far in the show. Roles. After the conclusion of Friends, Callie and Noel took a 2-year hiatus from acting before taking on their next project. They landed a part in the film Novel Romance, again playing the role of a child named Emma. Soon they were appearing in non-Emma roles such as the part of Darcy Gibney on the pilot episode of Life. Then there was a long break in their acting resumes before they got back in the action. Starting in 2012, they starred in a variety of short films but haven't been in anything for a few years. We're hoping this is just a brief recess before continuing their acting careers. Which Friends characters are you most interested in catching up with? Let us know in the comments section, then hit the subscribe button to get the latest videos from the taco. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.